Interesting.
Very power of the Dark Lord. It can preserve your humanity while undead and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
I have no idea what that means. How the fuck does he give you humanity when you're dead? He doesn't. That's what Rings of Protection did in that... Is it Dark Souls 2 where you could repair them? That shit was dumb. Like, everybody hoarded those rings. Like you hoarded fairies in bottles in Ocarina of Time. So you play the entire game without dying ever. It was so dumb. Offer humanity. This is how you get the Dark Sword, isn't it? You offer this dude a shit ton of humanity, I think. Yeah, I believe that's how you get the Dark Sword and the Darkwraith armor. Okay, so we are now free to take on any of the lords, which is cool, because I love the lords. But we're going to Anal Londo. Anal Londo. Chamber of the Princess. I'm trying to think, because let's face it, this is the part of the game where the game gets a bit shitty, isn't it? Not that to say it's a bad game, of course. I think it's one of the best games ever made, but I think everybody agrees Dark Souls is immaculate up to about now. And now is the part where you kind of go, why? Why this? Why that? How come this? How come that? And then a lot of the design and the detail seems to fall apart as if it was rushed or incomplete in some ways. I love those two-dimensional images, by the way. They're just flat planes with some bit mapping on them to make them look beveled and engrossed, but they look so good at a distance. It's fantastic art design. It's a great aesthetic. But the thing with this is, the idea of having a hit list and then going and killing these great characters is awesome. It's the thing that makes that beginning cutscene so exciting. It's the thing that made Demon's Souls so exciting. And the idea of doing it on a fictional level, on an expositional level, is really good, because you get to kill these giants in this pantheon that you're just a new part of and you're discovering for the first time, and that's cool, right? However, the environments seem to suffer, and the locations and what they have you doing. Like, fundamentally in the beginning, you had a massive world to explore. You didn't know what you were doing. You knew that the dude in the file link told you to ring some bells. You'd never seen a bell. You didn't know what they looked like, where they were. And then after you kill a few bosses, you start stumbling upon them, and you're opening up a greater world. So you're doing these objectives that are vague and kind of illusory, because they're not too set in stone, and then you're stumbling upon them and doing them, and it's like, oh, this is interesting. Oh, cool. My great club can be ascended. I forge. More happy. This guy's a beast. I'm tempted to put some points into Priscilla's dagger, but look at the cost. It's just for the bleed. I love the bleed on that weapon. It's pretty goddamn impressive. Twink. Where's my big stick? Is it only Andre that can fuck with my big stick? That's disappointing. I came here to purchase shit, if you're wondering, guys. Don't hurt me. Hang on a second, how do you purchase chunks? Can you not purchase chunks? Oh yeah! You have to farm the chunks. That's why you farm the goddamn Darkwraith so much. I was wondering why you farm the Darkwraith so much, Chris. Thought you might have gone senile. It's because you can't buy the chunks. And that's why you eventually get the slabs too, because you can't buy the slabs either. Then again, don't you get a slab for killing the stray demon? Didn't I get a slab at the beginning of the game? God, dickhead, I'm trying to go in my menus. So I should have 2 slabs, right? I only have 1 slab. Did I not get the slab? Am I making this up? I think you get a slab for killing him. I don't think I got the slab. Did they change that? I'm confused. Slabs in this game, let's think about it, right? Obviously you can get them as a drop. Where are the base slabs? Isn't the one in the DLC? The one in the DLC? I thought the Stray Demon gave you one. Where's the other one? Oh, the other ones. I can't remember. I remember there's a slab in Izalith, but I think it's a red one, right? And in the Crystal Caverns, there's a blue one on that invisible walkway that's a nightmare. And then in the Tomb of the Giants, there's the white one. God, where the hell is it? I can't remember. Interesting. Should we do Duke's Archives? We could do Duke's. I kind of want to do Izalith. Just so I can bleed the Fire Sage, because he's a bitch. Boom. Geronimo! Bitch. I'm so tempted to look it up, boys, because I cannot remember for the life of me. You dirty fucker, look at that. Bastard's a genius. Can he come up the stairs? No, he can't. Yeah, I'm kind of blanking on it. Once again, it's one of those... I know there's also... I don't know. I need to get so many things. Work in progress, guys. Work in progress. I don't want to come down that side. Fuck that side. What are the downsides of going for Gwendolyn? Oh, I could also do the way you fire the arrow at Guinevere, and you can do the Gwendolyn stuff, but I can't do any of that, because I need to at least get the rewards from the Covenant first. So I can't get carried away fucking things up when I've not got the shit that I need. There's a Titty Knight demon. This guy's a dickhead. This is probably one of the hardest Titanite demons in the game, just because of the location. Same as the one in Izalith, he's a big knob too. They're very doable, but they're dangerous. Just like that was. Not my finest parry, it must be said. Still not enough to kill you, you dumbass. That's depressing. That was not what I needed, or what I wanted. Fucking kick. Heartbreaking. Oh shit! Forgot about you, sir. Can you just leave me alone, please? I'll stand over here and heal. Yeah, I could have totally just gone and hit the bonfire, couldn't I? Wow. Bad timing. Rears its ugly head. That was a parry. A partial one. There we go. Just warming up, folks. So Solaire's still here because we haven't progressed onwards. Dude, some of the sound design on those candelabras really impresses me. Every time I hit them, I'm like, oh, that sounds crunchy. I like that. So, let's do Dukes. I don't like Dukes. It's one of those zones that I feel like really suffers. I think it's a nice idea, and I think it's a nice environment, but I feel like the enemies that they chose don't complement it very well, and I feel like the boss is garbage. So, quite strong feelings in the grand scheme of things. But I suppose I don't really like many of them. I like New Londo. New Londo's cool, minus the ghosts. I think Izalith is probably the biggest disappointment in the game. I think Tomb of the Giants is ruined by those skeleton dogs. Those man skeleton things. Weird, hunched over gorilla men are the worst things in the game. And then the boss is shit. Like, it really is tough to see merit in some of those areas. Watch him to move his leg. The moment he moves his leg is the moment we know he's coming. There it was. This guy's real fast as well. Very fast. And if he hits me when I am sprinting, he will get essentially a counter hit. And we can't even hurt this fella because we have a slashing weapon and we can't backstab him. So this is bad. This is bad news. It's going to run again. There it was. Can't do the full run though, because I don't think he can leave, can he? Yeah. He has to leash. That is his rule. So we're going to have to put the big club on. Something just fired an arrow. Oh no. Hi. That was... Oh, it's so slow! Wow! The recovery in this game is incredible. I forget just how much there is of it. GG, buddy. That was a counter hit. I was trying to run. Oh, I didn't sit at the bonfire. That's dumb of me. There we go. Can I get some fucking pants on, please? I can't stand staring at this dude's legs. Can't stand not having shoes. Hey, we got the Xanthus ones. They're sexy. Oh, we got 1.8. It's pretty low. 1.6. Can we do 1.6s? We can. And it doesn't look all that bad, you know. Doesn't look all that bad. Anyhow, let's try that again, shall we? But the idea of this enemy is very fast, like a freight train, weakness behind it, right? And then you get to this area where they remove the weakness from behind, and they essentially turn it into an almost invincible version of itself that's weak to certain weapons. It's weak to thrusting weapons and edged blunt weapons, I think. But it's just unfortunate. This is the most powerful club, but it's also the one with the less enjoyable moveset. Although it does look like a huge chicken drummer though, which is quite fun. Look how much stamina that took off. Whew! There's no wonder you don't PvP at level 1, right? But the fundamental problem with this is that when he runs at you, he can hit you more than once. And if he hits you more than once, it hurts so fucking much. It's counter-hit city. And counter-hits in this game are not quite Bloodborne quality, but they're not fun either. Don't kill me, dickhead. Thank you. So does this do the god tier rolling move? It does. That move is unparryable. You cannot parry this move. If you ever come up against a guy using the clubs and they roll attack, you try and parry that, you are going to eat damage for no good reason because it cannot be parried. In this version, it might be parryable, and I would love them to make it parryable because it was such an exploitable technique, but cannot be parried, that move. Yeah, this club is strong, but it's strong for backstabs. That's why people use it, if you're wondering. This is the club that the Japanese players backstab fish with, basically. And now we can take it off. Because as cool as it is, and it is a cool weapon, we've committed to using an even better weapon, right? The Jagged Ghost Blade. And I would go for my favourite weapon in the game, but it involves killing the blacksmith. And I hate killing him. And that was what was awesome about save editing. I could get the best weapon in the game, for me personally. And I didn't have to kill a friend. Because I'm quite a sentimental soul. I loved him. I can put some fucking trousers back on. There we go. Can I go back to the eastern ones yet? That'd be sweet. Oh, I can. I do like the eastern trousers. But Duke's Archives, this place could have been so cool. It's got the weird Cthulhu monsters that don't make a lot of sense, and everybody kind of just assumes that their experiment's gone wrong. Seath experimenting on people, and that's what they turned into and shit. All kinds of weird stuff. Is a golem going to be here? He should, right? I've talked to Dusk. I'm not doing the DLC, by the way, guys. There's no point. There's no achievements for it, which is really frustrating, and I'm not that interested in playing this game. I'm interested right now because I've got a goal, but doing something that's not part of that goal just seems completely pointless to me, so fucking hell, that hurts like a bitch. I hate this enemy. I hate this room. You fucking crystal bitches. So ignore all the compliments I said about the design in this game, because this is badly designed. This next sequence of rooms is just horrendous. And my weapon's going to make it just as fun as you were imagining it's going to be. Should be jumping. Traditionally they like to jump. Like that. Yeah, that was fun. Rare footage of a shoulder barge though, right? You don't see that often. But it's just one of those personal grievances that I have with Dark Souls 1 in particular. Some people usually do the thing of, oh, you only don't like something because it kills you, or because you fail at it. Which there's a lot of people that believe that failure and taste are linked on almost an intrinsic value scale, but I don't agree. There's plenty of things that I'm not very good at that I enjoy, and that I can see the merits of. This, to me, is just bukkaks of enemy, and everything wrong with the DLC. Everything wrong with the DLC, everything wrong with Dark Souls 2. It's just not the design that makes these games shine, in my opinion. Of course, it's not everyone's opinion, but it's mine. Compare this to the Berg, and it's just a fucking mess. But that's because the Berg is so well designed, and it's so well meted out, that it's just exceptional. And you might be part of that frame of thinking, saying like, oh, but the area where people duel in the Berg has got a lot of enemies like this. It's almost the same kind of design. But it's the difference between how quickly you can kill the enemies in the Berg and how quickly you can kill these guys. That's where the balance comes in. In the Berg, you can lure them to an area that you've already conquered. In this area, there's nowhere to lure them because you are stuck. It is a dead end. It is designed to 100% be an uphill battle. It's a choke point. A choke point punctuated by not only archers, but a channeler who can buff everybody. And the channeler is incredibly dangerous. I'm gonna die now. That was a mistake. I'd forgotten an enemy placement then. Not entirely certain how I could make that mistake, but... And now they're buffed, so if they hit me now, it's probably game over. So if you're ever wondering why people run past the enemies in Souls games when they're speedrunning or when they're just playing sometimes, it's because of situations like this. There it was. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run past this, guys. And it's just bad design. Always was, always will be, and it's one of the reasons why these areas are not as wonderful as the earlier ones. And I'll never really understand why. Like, Izalith has got the little shit monsters that make no sense, that do nothing and kind of swarm you, and that's it. This area has got all the crystal guys in claustrophobic entrances where you can't get past them. So the only reason it's even remotely difficult is because cuntish enemy placements and channelers everywhere. And then there's the weird doggy man creature things. So every area is inexorbitantly difficult for reasons that are garbage. And it's unfortunate, but it's the game. We need this guy to jump at least. Yeah, he did. That was useful. But yeah, Dukes. Not a fan, ladies and gentlemen. Not a fan. And now we get the crystal... This guy drops the crystal shield, right? And then there is a crystal lizard behind him. Kind of like a corridor of crystal foreshadowing. This man is also capable of parrying with the shield that cannot parry. So you don't really want to fuck with him. And because he is using Crystal Greatsword, he's capable of dealing incredible amounts of damage, so I'm going to skip him. We're going to get killed by Seath, and we're going to wake up in the La La Land of this next location. Oh, maybe we're not. Fucker. Right. Then we need to come back in this room once we've freed Logan a million times. Get Lord Seath. This could be such a cool fight, but it's not. Ooh, shit. I do not want to get cursed. If I can avoid it. Is that just going to hit me? There you go. That'll do. What a strange encounter that is. You can skip that if you're good enough. You can do a very technical jump and just completely get rid of that, but it's a tough jump to make. Hitting the bonfire will reset the guard's position. So the guard will just be on the side of here. Why would my cell have a gaggle of knobheads at the end of it? God, you gotta love Dark Souls. For the purpose of this area as well, guys, because I can't really do much to these enemies and because they're little shits and they hurt a lot, I'm going to put that massive club on. Because utility-wise, I don't really stand a fucking chance here. Still, oh, there you go. And I still don't stand a chance, but I stand more of a chance with this thing. Not too sure why these guys aren't moving. Maybe they took pity on me. Take pity on that, you pricks. Right. So, Dukes. And they turn that stupid music on. What? That sucked. That also sucked. He's gonna make climbing the ladder a nuisance now. Not to worry. Oh, and additionally, fuck you. Oh, here come the weird things. You die in one hit though, that's cool. Okay! That move is so fucking... Whoa, he's killed me. GG. He just threw me from the top of the Hell in the Cell, motherfucker. Fortunately for me, they won't be here now. They only do that on the first iteration of this room. So if you die... They don't do it again. I don't know why. That sucked. You gonna turn around? No, you're not. I need to swing to stun him, and then I need to run and backstab him. That's what I should have done to his friend. But you'll notice, they're not moving their way up the stairs now. It's one of those weird things about the game. For some reason, if you mess up on that sequence, the enemies stay at the bottom of the room. But there's a lot of them. A whole lot of them. Why does it do this? Thank you. All I want was a jump attack, and I missed it. Right. But this is one of those locations that could have been so goddamn good. It really could have. And then I feel like they did nothing with it. Right, so... Where is Big Hat? Do you have to talk to him in the library? Are these guys gonna aggro? Yep. No, they're gonna aggro, definitely. There is a definitive problem using slow weapons in a slow game. Ugh. You forget how slow Dark Souls 1 is, and Dark Souls 1 is really slow, guys. It's crazy. And then the heavy weapons are really slow as well. It's a problem compounded with everything else. And it suits it, and you can get used to it, But I'm not. These will not fight back either, because these are the students, right? They have the spells. They also have really crazy health. Why are you so fucking strong, dog? Miracle of soothing sunlight. Miracle of bountiful sunlight. That's the point. I need to free that student, don't I? Who goes to Firelink, who's obsessed with... he's obsessed with Logan. Interesting. Oh, by the way, folks, I've probably missed things that were important. It's okay. I'm sure you'll remind me, but it's really not a big deal. There's no way you're going to survive these backstabs, fellas. I don't want to break it to you, but yeah, the club is too strong for any shenanigans on your side. Far too strong for any of that. I don't even have the Hornet on and it would still kill. This weapon with the Hornet on and a lot of strength is ridiculous. Archive Tower, Giant Door Key. So that gets us through the room at the top, right? Does this kill you? I don't think it does. Nah, not even close. Oh, I didn't free Logan, did I? Interesting. So when I get to a bonfire, I need to fuck off and do some stuff. Because if I push this area, I don't think it'll trigger the correct sequences. Thanks, that was good. That was better. That was not so good. That was better. Anything in here? Because you can get an outfit in this area, but I don't remember. This drops into my cell, right? Oh no, it drops into a different cell. What is this? The Archive Prison Extra Key. Extra Key? Extra Key. Don't remember what that's for. It could be for the Logan room, but I don't remember. Oh, maybe it's just to unlock all the remaining doors. That would make sense. A large soul of a brave warrior. But at least this area is a little bit better designed than that entrance. The entrance is just balls to the walls stupidity. Incessant insanity. And I don't see a pro. I just don't. It just seems dumb to me. So when I sit at this bonfire, can I warp away from this bonfire? Yeah, I can. Shit. Who knew, right? Oh, I knew you couldn't! So I've just brought everybody back like a tool. Never mind. I think the outfit is the Firekeeper's outfit before it's soiled. So I don't think it's the must-have item. I'll try and grab it, though. It's been a while since I've done it. I'll probably fuck it up. Open this door just so when I do come back I don't have to entertain lizard men. Why does it take 50 minutes, game? It's a fucking door. Jesus. So epic for no goddamn reason. That's the problem. God, I hate Dark Souls. I really do. Why does that exist? It's so stupid. The stupid bubbly physics. You hit a ledge, it's gonna bump you aside. Why? So dumb. But that's quintessential Souls as well, isn't it? That kind of stupid shit. That's more so what these games are famous for than anything else. And if they didn't have that, people would probably be pissed, right? That was better. It's just so dumb. It's like that elevator in Bloodborne that I always die to. Why? Why does this game persist on being stupid? I don't understand. So the snake men are already up there, so I'm going to reset them with the bonfire. But it's so... This game, it's fucking stupid. It's wonderfully dumb. I love it. I hate it, but I do love it too. It's an intricate relationship. And then we get the claustrophobia again. The claustrophobia and the questionable spawns. Hi. Bitch. Lighting here looks really interesting. Very mute, isn't it? Do they still have the stupid door? I can't quite remember where it was. There's a doorway that's just floating in the sky over there. Here's the archer trap that these games revel in so much. Ooh, I can one-hit them as well. That's nice. Cool. Right. And now we get to be... So the fog ring would be great here, just because of this environment being so douchey. With channelers and everything. Oh, he's there. Did he buff himself? Oh, there's another one. Yeah. That's pretty douchey. It's pretty douchey. Then again, we've got so much power. It's pretty awesome. Oh, I get to do the stupid Evelyn jump as well, don't I? Ah, he's been buffed. This is bad news. Interesting, the arrow missed me. There is also... Oh, look at the curvy arrows! You forget that, don't you? You forget that this game is really, really stupid sometimes. I knew there was another guy. I wonder where you were. Thank God for iframes. So the smart person wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. You would go for the bonfire. Isn't there a guy up there? Yeah, I remember you. I also remember you. Nearly missed you too. Because it's easy to die in this game. I don't need to tell you that. There's no point backstabbing when I can kill them with one hit. So the smart money would be to hit the bonfire before you go exploring, but... Ooh, Caduceus shield, nice. I like that shield a lot. It's a kite shield without the emblazoned icon on it, without the monogram. The crest, the icon, the emblem, the inscription. Surprise, cockface! Oh, no. I kind of felt like this place should have been more of a treasure trove. It'd have been cool if you could have hit the shelves and the books scattered, and certain shelves broke and led to Scooby-Doo passageways and things. There's a lot of details in this area that really could have shined, and I feel like they just messed it up. But we don't know why, right? That's why the remaster could have been so interesting, because they could have gone in and tweaked things and added things instead of stupid bonfires. Because if you're going to stick a bonfire somewhere, why would you stick it next to one of the most worthless blacksmith in the game? Like, the only people who go to Vamos are the people who don't need a bonfire at him. Like, that to me is just really silly. Why not stick a bonfire outside Ornstein and fucking Smo's boss door? You know, why not stick a bonfire in New Londo? Give us a bonfire we want. I'm speaking in the royal we, of course, because I know more than you do. You fucker. You're gonna regret that. If I can hit you. And I can. So, the trick to getting the Evelyn right is you either do a really awkward jump / drop, which can be really awkward, or you safe quit and reset the device once you alter it, and I think you can just walk off the edge and you get it every time. I saw a video on it a very long time ago where somebody kind of come up with that, and I thought it was genius, but I can't remember it, so I might do it wrong. Not the first time, not the last time either, so I need to turn this right. It's on top of that bookcase, right? That one. No? That one? No? I can't remember what bookcase it's on. It's on one of the bookcases. Can I stop dragging this weird body? It's weird. It's creepy. And then there's everybody's favourite archer across the way. Imagine if this game had that precise blocking to repel arrows. That'd be sweet. There we go. Funny the things you remember, isn't it? I knew that that bonfire wasn't going to warp me, but I couldn't quite remember why I knew it, so I doubted myself. But once you played the game enough, that's the type of shit that's just embedded. You know that hitting that bonfire is pointless because it takes you nowhere. You have to come to this one. And this is the one with the floating door in the sky, which I would assume they've probably taken out. Audio goes a bit weird when you hit some of those. Yeah, I can't quite remember where it was, but I don't see it, so I think that they've probably improved that. So that's good of them. I don't want to level up. I want to warp. So, we need to do Sen's Fortress, which means parish. There we go. Let's go and pop in on the old Zeus himself. God, this game's got so much nostalgia for me. Yeah, you can have the Ember Dog. So now, we can actually reinforce the club to even higher. And we can finally get in the ranges of using chunks and using slabs. Which is kind of cool. I'm going to have to start chucking stuff in my bottomless box because this navigation is hurting me on the soul level. It truly is. Will we have enough? Dude, we've got enough. We can max it out. That's an achievement. Cool. Plus 15. Great club. Don't get yourself killed. There it is. How much is that? 25? 15. Strongest weapon. Nice. It's a pretty good feeling. Right. Purchase item. Let's purchase one of all the stuff I don't have. You need one of every weapon, I think. It might only be the unique ones, but it's good to build the old collection. Which means I have to drop into the Pitland. Because I've missed a weapon in Sen's Fortress. And in order to not get completely fucked when we go in the water, or the tar, whatever it happens to be, I'm not entirely certain what it's meant to be. I think it's meant to be like a tar pit, some kind of collection of sedimentary black rock that's kind of mushy. It also has a lot of Titanite demons, or prowling demons, depending on the name you use. Hi! You really can't be here, sirs. Are you gonna make this... Whoa. No, he just dropped down anyway. He didn't give a shit. Dude, this weapon is fucking weak. Get spooked! That dude is already moving. Already moving! That jump attack, though. Yeah, Titty Demon's already here. Don't you dare. That's the way you get back up, right? He's going to start jumping, this guy. We want him throwing lightning, because the lightning is nowhere near as dangerous as that. That is incredibly dangerous. Don't really know why I'm doing what I'm doing here. I need the fucking knobhead to come so I can kill him. Dude, the floor looks great in this version. It looks really nice. This is not good. Back up, dickhead. Okay. God, there are so many of these men here. You're assholes. And I didn't even get the weapon I wanted to come down here for. How disappointing. This is another area to jump. Look at the range. Look at the range this thing has. It has no head. How can he judge depth? He's a bitch. Is it this one? Uh-oh. There's a way, right? There's no way? I thought there was a way up. I was wrong. Mixing my metaphors, right? Jump. Yep, because you touched me, didn't you? Bullshit. Another terrible enemy. Don't know why anybody fights this shitty enemy. Shitty enemy is shitty, and there's loads of them. But we know why you fight them, because it's one of the only ways to power up the boss weapons. So they have a monopoly on us, even if we want it or not. Which is fucking... Are you retarded? This one's retarded. I like him. That's what we needed. Jumps backwards too. Good for him. So the exit has got to be this way then, if it's not the other way. I thought the other way had it for some reason. I don't really come down here that often, you can probably tell why. It's just one of those locations that if you fall down, you generally get into a bad situation. But it is a good idea to fight those guys, because you need to at least understand how they function, to understand that half the shit they've got is garbage. Anything where they jump is just poo. Poo poo poo. And it's just because of the detection. If they fixed the detection on some of that stuff, they'd be much better. But they hit you when they don't hit you, and there's no invisible shockwave, there's no ground pound, it's just stupid. Especially in this version, where they've given certain spells actual AoEs. There's no excuse, right? Look at this badass. When do you ever come up here, right? This is where people used to fight club. It's another area where fight clubs used to happen quite a lot. That was really dangerous, but we're alive. I didn't realise his paddy could be that long. It's been a long time since I've stood this close to a giant when I've been killing it. I don't really know why we're mean to giants. That's one of the earliest areas you can get a chunk, but why would you ever do that when you could just drain New Londo and do that way instead? Is there really nothing up here? That's unfortunate. Another reason why this was good for fight clubs is because only the people who know what they're doing in the game can generally come to this area at will, because it's a dangerous area to access. So how the fuck do I get out of the pit? I don't remember. Oh, like this. Ha ha ha, I remember. I'm a beast. Just don't have very good depth perception, don't judge me. I'm dead. Whoo! Thanks a bunch, Snake Man. You knobhead. Oh, that's poo-poo. Not to worry. They could have added the tech that they introduced in Dark Souls 3, which is when you touch a bonfire, you go back to that bonfire. I'm kind of glad they didn't, because I kind of like the control you can have by that not being a thing, but they could have. It would have made a lot of people happy. Right, there we go. The audio crackles in this game every so often. I don't know why that is. It's the way it's been interpolated by my headphones or something. It's kind of guessing the space between, and the spaces are filled with crackle. Weird. But don't you have to PvP to get the fog ring? That's bullshit. I like the fog ring. Not as much as I like dying in Sen's Fortress. Oh. Is it me, or does sometimes it look like you're gonna get hit? I hate this place. It's terrifying. Most of the time you have no problem with it either, but every so often there's just those one encounters where you get tagged. You can't quite see the shit. There you go. You're an asshole, you. Fuck off. Get fucked. Dick. Penis man. Shit. I'm gonna have to get this guy to break it again. Why would they reset that? That's such a weird thing to reset. I don't understand. Fuck it, we'll put the Caduceus on. This is gonna wake him up, by the way. Oh, what? It didn't wake him up? That's weird. Stop. Do the other thing, dickhead. There you go. And you're still gonna be a knob, aren't you? Yes, you are. Just trying to do business with Big Hat Logan, and you're just like, remember me? This knife is making me sad. This enemy's too buff. They must nerf everything, please. This game's too hard. Get off me! Even in death, he's clingy. Bitch. I used to hate stepping into these cages. Used to scare me. Just because the game controls so FromSoft-y.
Oh, heaven. And I'd love to resume my travel, but I must log a few things first, and I'd speak with you.
I will impart my sorcery. And my massive hat. Yes. So, hopefully this dude should be stopping off. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Interesting how they didn't give us the option with the bone either. I feel like the Homeward Bone animation is brighter too. I don't remember it having that super bright middle center to it. Alright, let's... Shit, I don't want you. I want you. I want you, Marsh! I am the Bat Dad! The Bat Dad feels no pain! Alright, here we go. This could be a mistake, this, because I don't know how the student interacts with Big Hat. It's been a long time since I've done these. It's quite interesting. Good old Leo Ring. Leo Ring's such a cool idea. I wish there was more things like that. Less gay rings and more Leo Rings. Definitely would prefer that. He's down here, right? Yeah, there he is.
I promise.
Oh, he only shares his sorceries if I'm not a dumb bastard.
Oh, do not fret. Light don't frown with regret.
Yeah, this game's fucked up. These people are so racist. So I'm going to have like a minimum, I think, of 25 sorcery as well. Oh, 25 intelligence, not sorcery. Sorcery is not a statistic. So... yeah, yes! Fucking let me leave! Are you sure you're sure you are sure that you are sure? Yes, please.
Why? Tell me about it. Why, yes, of course. I'm still an able pirate, owning your debt once again.
What did he do just then? I think I fucked up.
You will understand.
Doesn't he go hollow in Blighttown? I think he does. He goes off on an adventure regardless of what you tell him, I think. Because he's stupid. Here we go. Give me some shit, dude. See if I had enough for all of that. And then Fire Orb is a bit more expensive, so I'm going to have to... You could not, you sorry fool. You could not be the chosen one because you picked a different snake, you bitch. Got a frown getting all pissed off at me. You sorry fool. Is that only when you smack him, or is that when you go to Karth? I think it's both, right? Oh, it's when you go down on your own as well. If you go down on your own... He's not a fan of you sucking him off without his permission. So, yeah. It's just the sorry, sad tale of the only salesman in the game. The used car salesman of Dark Souls. Goodbye, then. Purchase item. No items purchasable. Modify item. There we go. I think that soul's well spent, right?
Goodbye then. Come back.
Do I have any of those silly rings? Oh no, I think you buy those rings off him, don't you? Can I buy stuff? Oh no, I need the kid. I need the fucking kid. God damn it. I'm gonna have to go to the Berg. The best way to do this is the undead... the altar, sorry. So if I warp to Sunlight Altar, I can drop down the bridge and it'll save me running up through Firelink into the Berg. Because I'm lazy. And then I can see if I can go and free that guy in that door and then buy the shit off him. Because he has the 2 rings that increase your statistics, I think, and amongst other things. Hi, crossbowman. 2 crossbowmen. They just want to shoot us with their crossbows. Is it really so much to ask? Yes. Yes, it is. Give me them free souls. Do you remember those people that used to farm that shit? Farming the dragon bridge, letting the dragon kill stuff. God, it's so bizarre how we played this game at the beginning. Some people were so averse to trying to learn how to play and actually attack things that they would opt to let the dragon kill things for them. Oh my goodness. It's so human, isn't it? Then again, when you bait the dickheads to fall off the edge, it's kind of the same principle there as well. But the distinction there is they actually are really, really hard early on and can fuck you up unless you know what you're doing. And even when you know what you're doing, they can still fuck you up. Are you still coming? Yes, you are. You're a big boy, aren't you, sir? Can you stop this, please? Come on. I'm trying to open a door. And it's not that one. It's this one. Has he died? I hope he's not died. That might have been the one. Maybe he went insane and killed himself. And I still don't have the key. I can't remember where you get the key for this door. He's still in there too! Oh! It's the key the merchant has! Bollocks! I knew there was a reason I killed that bitch! Oh my goodness. Dark Souls being Dark Souls. The good news is the run back is... I'm on top of him, but still. But still. These dudes are just walking back. And their broken swords. I tried to do a broken straight sword run once. It didn't end very well. I couldn't make it do the damage I needed it to do. Because I didn't want to level up either. And I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Level 1 broken sword. Broken straight sword. It's about as boring as it gets. It really is. Even in tier stone range, you do absolutely nothing. Like, Crystal Soul buff, or whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of that buff. Like, everything you can think of doing, it's just not enough. There we go. Give me that fucking key. Bitch. Should kill you for that. Should kill you for the inconvenience of my audience. Because I forgot how the game works. Hi. Surprise. Ooh, what did they drop? Spear, nice. Double spear. Spear la double. That's German, of course. For, get out of my house. Right. So, now we can... Is that death? That is not death. A couple of cheeky falls like that which lead to death in these games. Gotta be careful. Is he gonna be pissed at me because I've left him till so late? He's like, I'm not even talking anymore, fuck you.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape.
I don't really remember what this guy looked like, but I don't remember him looking like that.
Of the school.
Did he always look so fierce?
Your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now
That's awesome. I do quite like his the black outfit he has.
Hello. I have my sword.
Even though you always look a bit like a spanner when you wear the outfits that these guys have.
Oh, I'm fine.
I'm fine, thank you. Oh my god. Flop, 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 flop. There we go, got a catalyst as well. So, he should now be in Firelink, and I can buy some rings from him. So we're going to use some teleportation spells, because I can edit this stuff out. Okay, are they there together? That'd be sweet. Or did Logan move on because I talked to his dumbass? Oh no, they're both here at the same time. That's pretty cool.
Oh, hello. I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances. At least we both made it back up. Incidentally,
Yes.
would you,
Do you want to learn?
And besides, I owe you. Of course, we will require some materials, but
Are you interested? Yes.
Splendid.
Splendid.
I have a chance to give something. Well then.
Right, what have you got, dog? Bunch of magic and shit. He's way more accommodating than his buddy. So here we go. Boost the strength of sorceries. Does that boost the length? Yeah. Do these rings actually give you stats? In one of the games, I think you can get stats from rings, but I forget. I don't know if it is this one. 20,000 is a lot of money, though, guy.
Goodbye, then.
Why is that shit so expensive, dude? I can't remember if it does it in this game. I know it does it in the other ones, but we'll see. Do I have a soul of a brave hero? The hero souls are the ones you want. Sexy souls. That's going to be 4,000, right? And then the other ones are going to be 2. No, that was 10,000. God damn. I can live with that. 3? Makes sense.
Oh, hello. Oh, and he tell. Well, he's just.
Yeah, I know. I rescued him.
Oh, hello.
You should give me a discount, big spanner. Right, let's try this one.
Have you spoken to Master Logan? He is an accomplished scholar, and he has the nerve to go risk.
Oh my god. It's like so fantastic, right? Oh, nearly died then. Mocking him, I nearly killed myself. Not good. Right. Yeah, that doesn't seem to mess with my intelligence levels. That must be the later games that does that kind of stuff. Not to worry. Not the end of the world. So Logan's not going to talk to me unless I level up, which is really unfortunate. But I can't precede this particular lord, because if I do, I'll mess up my ability to get things. So, it's quite the conundrum.